Benny the Bean saves the day. Once upon a time in the small town of Snacksville, there was a big problem. The town's children were always tired, the grown-ups were grumpy, and even the town's famous jump rope team, the Hoppin' Hares, had lost their hop. The mayor, Mrs. Nibbles, called an emergency meeting. "Something is wrong," she declared. "Nobody has any energy. Even my pet hamster, Sir Squeaks a Lot, is taking naps every 5 minutes." Dr. Crunch, the town's smartest scientist, who also happened to be a talking carrot, adjusted his glasses and said, "We need more protein and fiber in our diet. And I know exactly who can help us." Benny the Bean. A tiny, brown bean with a big smile bounced onto the stage. "Did somebody call for a superfood?" Benny said with a wink. The crowd gasped. "A bean? But aren't beans just for making funny noises?" Little Timmy asked. Benny chuckled. "Well, yes, sometimes. But I do so much more. I'm packed with protein to make you strong, fiber to keep you full, and vitamins to keep you healthy. And guess what? I can be made into burritos, chili, soups, and even brownies." The crowd cheered, especially about the brownies. "But how can you prove you're that amazing?" asked Mrs. Nibbles skeptically. Benny puffed out his tiny chest. "Give me one day, and I'll bring the town back to life." That night, the Snacksville chefs cooked up a bean-tastic feast: bean burritos, bean burgers, bean pasta, and even bean ice cream, which, surprisingly, wasn't terrible. The next morning, the children ran to school full of energy. The grown-ups smiled for the first time in weeks. And the Hoppin' Hares broke the world jump rope record. Mayor Nibbles hugged Benny. "You saved Snacksville. From now on, beans will always be part of our meals." Benny grinned. "That's unbean-leavable." And from that day on, Snacksville was the happiest, hoppiest, and least grumpy town in the world. Thanks to Benny the Bean. The end.